The boxes are in, but who won the race? What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. Yes, that's right. We've got a mixture of Good Times with Retro Rich, and I don't know, I guess you would consider it kind of newsy stuff going on. It's not necessarily a Polymega news update, but it is indeed the Polymega order race, and the results are in. So let's get back to it and see what we got going on. We've got our box opening helper hanging out. He's going on. He's hanging out. And we're going to be diving into these boxes to find out what's in the box. So we will start with the order winner. Now, which one came first? It was going to be this box right here. I mean, I was kind of expecting it, but let's go on into the open zone and see what we've got. Come on, let's go. All right. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to take you over here and put you in this zone. And we're going to put the boxes in the open zone. All right. So we got the boxes in the open zone. So we're going to start with box one. Now, box one was from Amazon. All right. So, what was in the box? It's the controller. So the controller won the race. I ordered it the same day as I ordered the Ultra module, and it got shipped about a day after order. Of course, it is Amazon, so I mean, Amazon's logistics is kind of legendary. So, so this one is 100% the winner. I received it about 2 days after I placed the order. Again, because it's Amazon, right? So I wasn't necessarily expecting anything different, but we're going to open this one up. And yes, this one isn't necessarily the most exciting thing in the world. It is. You get to see how the it's actually a little handle here. So yes, our box opening helper is playing Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. It is very excited about it.
Or as
yes.
I like to call it, the Crisis game.
Yes, you like to call it the Crisis game. It's pretty good. We're big Final Fantasy fans over here. So we've got our second Polymega controller. So it's pretty good. So we're going to go over here and put this one over there. And we got our controller. And we've got our USB charging cable, of course, is the micro or mini USB, the old style. And we got the adapter, which is the big giant adapter. I don't know. People don't seem to like it. They seem to like the little one, but that's it. And that is it there. So we're going to put that over here. I'll put this box over here. I'll put this baggie over here too. And then we're going to grab the next box. Box number 2 enters the fray and gets open. And this one, I've had it here in the studio for about a couple days now. I want to say it arrived Tuesday or Wednesday. It's been a rough week. So you're watching this on a Thursday. So it either arrived yesterday or the day before. The ship date was the 30th. So it did take a little bit in the logistics side of things, but it did ship about 2 days after I ordered it. There it is, folks. This is the Ultra Element Module Set EM05 from Polymega, and we're going to go ahead and open it now. So we're going to go ahead and open that. There we go. So let's slide this puppy open. So this is the first module that I've ordered from Polymega. It probably won't be the last, as I've now gotten kind of like a taste for it, right? It's a little hard to open this box. Just gonna put that out there because it doesn't like slide out like you would like you think it would. And this is, of course, the newest module that was announced and then produced and made and sent to customers right around the same time they were getting that fusion of stuff from Atari, right? Kind of really, I think it really did help them out there. All right, so we've got the fuzzies over here, and then there we go. In the box, we've got the Polymega N64-like controller. So instead of taking the C stick and putting it in the middle, they put it right on the left here, which is actually kind of a cool. Well, not the C stick. This is the C stick, really. What was it, the Z stick or whatever? I forget what they called that. And then you got LR, ZL, ZR, and we've got the ports right here for the Rumble Pack and expansion stuff. And you got your BA. Very comfortable. You got your D-pad down here and a Polymega button. Select start. Really, really comfortable, actually. I think, actually, ergonomically, this is much more comfortable than actually having to like do this with the N64 controller. Very, very cool. And, has the ports right there. Interestingly enough, I don't know what would happen if you stuck this into an N64. Would it work? Would it not work? We have N64s here in Studio B, so we can find out. And then this is the module itself. There you go. Module EM05 Ultra. You've got the little pins here in the back. You hit the button on the top and you kind of pop it out. And then you've got your stuff there. Really excited over there about that. Very cool. Very cool stuff. It's even got a QR code. I don't know what that does, but there's a QR code on the bottom of the module. So that's pretty neat. We're obviously not going to pop it in anywhere because our Polymega is in Studio A. And then, is there anything on the bottom of the box? Nope, nothing on the bottom of the box. Nothing else in here. No instruction manual or anything like that I've seen. Let me see if there's anything on the top that I missed. No, nothing else. It's just the module and the little things, and that's it. As we put the top of the box on. And there you go. So that is it. That was the Ultra Element module, and pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I think it's pretty neat. What do you guys think? All right, cool. So let's go on over to the wrap up and talk a little bit about this, and get this going. All right. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a crazy week here on the old bacon ice cream production. So sorry, there's a little more rough and ready than normal videos and all that stuff. But I mean, we got to roll with the punches here, guys. So yeah, I've got my order form right here, and it was order 8537. So they're up to date. I placed the order on the 29th. They shipped it on the 30th, and then from the logistics center, I guess they got to, they take it from a warehouse or whatever, and they get it to the place and they put it in the box or whatever. And then to my door on the, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. So that I'm pretty sure it was the 7th that it was actually delivered. So that's 7 full calendar days from the date they shipped it and put it in the box to get to me. I'm calling that a win. That's a win right there for Polymega and for fans of the system. So you got the order in, you wait about a week, you get it. That's pretty much bog standard. May even have beaten the latest order that I did from, I forget what it was. Was it in television or something like that? I bought the shirts and all that. I think that was like a week and a half or something like that. But you don't know. You don't know how they're going to ship, if they're going to ship UPS or USPS or whatever. In Polymega's case, let's take a look because that should be there. This was just USPS. So, and then of course they ship ground, so it's going to take a while. USPS. If they had done UPS or FedEx, it might have been a little bit quicker, especially UPS. But that's your mileage is going to vary quite literally because in my in my neck of the woods, our UPS hub is like down the street from my house. So as soon as it hits the hub, it hits my door the next day, because it's just the way it works. But it's not like that for everyone at all. So if you're living even like 4 or 5 miles away from where I live, you're not getting your stuff the very next day. It's going to take a little bit and sit in the hub as they sort and everything. So that's just how that works. So anyway, so yeah, extra Polymega controller that was direct from Amazon, ordered on the 29th, shipped directly to my door. I got that. When was the 29th? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. The 29th. Yeah, was that Monday? I technically placed the order on the 28th, was a Sunday, but the next business day, I guess, is the thing. And I had that controller in hand by the 31st, I want to say, like by that Wednesday or Thursday. I had it in hand. So, I mean, clearly the winner by leaps and bounds, but like I said, it's not really like when they shipped on the 30th, which was the Tuesday, you get it on the 7th. I mean, come on. That's good. It's better than 3 years, right, guys? So anyway, I just wanted to put it out there. So for Polymega owners, those that have received their base units and were a little bit hesitant to place the order, maybe this video might be comforting for you. And you can go ahead and, I don't know, like put in an order for your modules with maybe some new information. So for everybody else, some people are still waiting for, stuff. And that's a bummer. But mostly it's because, from what I'm hearing, mostly all of those things that people are waiting for are all down to that one thing that's in the order that they can't get a hold of, whether it's extra controllers or it's whatever. It's just for whatever reason, it's that one thing that's kind of like holding them back. So I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do with that. I mean, I said that they're just waiting on the production, and then everyone that's waiting on those items is going to get them. So hooray! But for those of you that do have the base unit, I think it is actually more base units. They're waiting for another run from the manufacturer on the base units. Maybe it's that or a component that goes in the base unit or something like that. Anyway, it's looking pretty good in the Polymega land. So hold tight if you got the order. Even if you're waiting for the other part of the logistics, hopefully you get your base units, hopefully you get your ultra bundles or whatever the big deluxe bundle thing that you guys are waiting for. It's usually, I think it's bundle customers that are waiting the longest time now for their back order. But new orders are shipping, and that was the big point. You can place an order online and get it shipped, and then you have it. So boom, case in point. There will be probably more ordering going on over here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. The only other module that I'm looking at for sure is the turbo module, because I'm trying to collect all the things I don't have already, right? So the power module, the super module, and the mega module are also really cool to me. However, I've got a Retron 5, so I don't need to have one right now. I don't actually have a lot of TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine games either, so I don't need the turbo module, but it is on my list. And as soon as I get my hands on some stuff, maybe I pick up stuff at a garage sale or retro store or something like that, maybe we can find our way into needing the turbo module later on down the road. But it is on my list. This one, though, the ultra module, I actually do have N64 games and absolutely no way to play it in HD or any of that fun jazz. And so I figured, hey, you know what? If I'm going to get one, might as well get this one. So that way we can start playing some N64 on the channel too. Why not, right? Go full retro, full all of the retros, and do it. We got the base unit that's got the Sega CD and all that kind of stuff. Come on, let's jump in. Let's jump in and play. I also have a bead on another game that's in my list that I want to play again. I've got the itch, and it's right over here. This one over my head. Yeah, it could be an incredible deal on a really beat up looking copy, but if it works, way better than what's the normal asking price for that one. I will tell you that. And if I do get it, it will be going into the Polymega, and we will be playing that as a future completion quest. But just like this one over here, this guy right there, that one, there's going to be another one that's going to be slotted in very soon, playing another completion quest, courtesy of Phantom Fiction, which is one of our awesome Good Times Club members. But we've got to get through Full Void first. And I did promise that we will do it 100%. I just got to get through this week, guys. I just got to get through this. This week has been brutal, in a good way, in a very good way. Awesome stuff happening. Hanging out, family time is happening. It's really great stuff. Like really cool stuff is happening. Lots of really cool changes in the old personal life stuff, and that kind of thing. But it's all really good stuff. It's just so busy. So busy. So if I can get in there and I can play some, then hooray. But we'll see what's going on. And then some more housekeeping. May or may not be there, so for the same kind of reasons for the old Evercast on Saturday. If I'm not, then well, I'll see you guys on the next one, I'm sure. But again, life stuff is happening. Karg, for tonight, 10-8 or 2-8 if you're watching it today, is also a little bit of a maybe we're in there. Hopefully we're gonna get that in there. If not, we'll push. Maybe we'll do it on Tuesday or something like that next week. It's just so crazy, guys. It's absolutely nuts. But like I said, if I get some time and I get some playing in, we're gonna start Full Void, and we'll do it any way we can. If we have to do it, doing it live, doing it not live, doing whatever, we're gonna get through Full Void so I can get to Phantasy Star, and that one's gonna be awesome. So now that we've reached the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions, we have to do one thing only. That is thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that now. Let's thank the Evercanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Skeletrex, Lloyd R. Jim, Papa Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shua, John Willig, and Gunzy20, all for being members of the Good Times Club. Thank you guys all so much for your support, for watching, for everyone else that's finding the channel and hitting the sub button and the likes and all that stuff and getting in the comments. Thank you so much. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we'll see you later. Take it easy, guys. Oh yeah, and we got to come back too to find out how to do this power module too, right? Or the ultra module, like installing it and installing games and whatever, and not having it brick or whatever. We got to do that. But first, we got to get through those games too, right? Before I update and lose them all, and then we get them back because of the awesome update. Yeah, you guys know. And if you don't, get down below and start watching some of those old videos. All right, see you guys later.
RTFC.baconicecream.com